Hello everyone, my name is Renee. Welcome back to A Mother's Wild Heart. This is where I talk about motherhood and mental health, and that it can be quite challenging to raise children while being on a recovering journey yourself, but it's very possible, and children can still thrive with us doing our very best, and our best is what our children need. Today I want to talk about a really important topic called self-compassion, and it's a very great way to heal. So maybe I'll just vulnerably share some of my journey and my history. So I have had to deal with a few maybe fears of abandonment in my life. It's nobody's fault, it's just how I learned to perceive the world, and the reality that I painted around myself, that I have to earn love, that's not unconditional, that it is not never running out, but that it can run out. But that was a false belief, and what I'm learning now is the truth. The truth is that there's unconditional love, and that I am a lovable person, but that is such a strong pull away from believing that. So what I have to learn now is being intentional about believing that, and self-compassion is a really easy tool to practice that. So when something goes wrong, it's very easy to call myself an idiot, or worse, or just thinking so low of myself and be like, you're never this, you're never that. But self-compassion is a way of talking to yourself as if you were a close friend talking to someone, encouraging them to keep going. And, hey, it was a mistake, it's totally fine. It's good to call yourself even a word. I find this quite hard. My psychologist recommended it, to call myself darling. I really struggle doing that. But if you're comfortable with that, put a hand on your chest, give yourself a little rub, or on your arm, and say, darling, that must have been really stressful just now. I hope you're feeling okay, and just talk to yourself like that. It is actually something that is going to switch in your mind from going down a negative spiral, because the thing that's gone wrong has already gone wrong. What's the point in beating yourself up over it? Might as well rise above, be a strong, confident woman, and then tackle the problem and find a solution. Self-compassion is so important. Self-compassion has to do with giving yourself grace. So when something went wrong, understanding that it wasn't your fault, that you didn't plan it to be like that, and that you're going to make the most of the situation. Self-compassion can actually heal a lot of damage that has come from negative self-beliefs, negative self-doubting, and negative self-loathing, and our thoughts will be quite used to those thought processes. So self-compassion is just a way of switching out of that, starting all over again, and talking to yourself as if you were a friend talking to someone you really love. It's going to make a huge difference. You will learn to love yourself more. I must say, I love myself more now than I used to, because I'm practicing this. It's really hard, and there are days when I just don't want to do it. But I have started seeing the benefits. And what it is, it makes me resilient when things go wrong, or when other people let me down, or when other people perceive me as if I have done something wrong. I used to fall apart and feel bad for the whole day, and try to make it all better again in my own strength, trying to fix everything, but just making more mess as I went along, because I wasn't doing it from a healthy motive. Whereas now, with self-compassion, I can look at a scenario and be like, I didn't do that on purpose, that was an accident. Everyone has accidents, no one is perfect. I can fix this, I'll make it better another time. Like, all of these things have come through intentional self-compassion. I hope this meant something to you. All the best.